Hello traders, today I will show you how to use Malaysian SNR levels, engulfing and trend for day trading. This is a crypto pair, but you can use this on any market. On the left side I use a H4 chart, first without any indicators. And on the right side for entries I use 15-minute or 5 minutes chart. You can see that the H4 looks pretty bullish, but to visualize trend, I activate my Gann-Swing chart indicator so that we can see the swings on this time frame. This is the last upswing, and I will try to come into the trade long after a pullback. To spot support levels on the chart, I activate now my Malaysian SNR levels indicator. What you see here are the fresh SNR levels, from which price could bounce off to the upside. So the combination of these indicators provide the direction and possible entries for a trade. As a rule of thumb, I don't like to enter the trade when price hasn't retraced more than 50%. So I draw a Fibonacci for the last swing to check if the SNR levels are below this. To visualize accumulation and distribution areas from which price moved away, I added engulfing areas to the swing chart indicator. I activate both up and down engulfing rectangles. As long as price does not close below these, the zone is valid. I also keep the down engulfing enabled for my long trade because it represents a failed engulfing. I will come up with more information about the engulfing concept in one of my next videos. Okay, now let's have a look at different ways to take trades with a setup like this. The easiest way is to place a limit order at a fresh support level. The stop loss I can set to the previous swing low and the TP to the next resistance, or to the swing's high. As you can see in this example, we get a nice reaction at the SNR level. Of course, this is not always the case. Another way, therefore, to enter the trade is to trade from a lower time frame like the 15 or 5 minutes. I switch now to a 5 minutes time frame and wait for a momentum candle to the upside. Although we don't get a break of the swing structure in this case, momentum at this level is good enough for the trade to work. Now we can take profit at the previous swing high of the H4 timeframe. Another example we can see at the previous swing. We get an engulfing failed area from which we can trade to the upside. At this point, we also have a significant support level, and I wait for price to reach it. Again, I try to find an entry once price comes into the zone and an H4 SNR level. On the 5 minutes timeframe, price breaks the resistance of the leg that made the last swing low. After that, it comes back into the range but immediately turns bullish again. This is where I take my entry to the upside. Another option would be to go with a buy stop here above the last candle's high. If we target a previous resistance level, we get a risk to reward of 1 to 1.4. But as you can see, in this trade we can go way higher than that if we target the previous swing high. As I posted on my X account, the link is in the description below. You can get both indicators in this special offer for $119. Just go to the channel page and either contact me on Discord using this invitation link here, or just write an email to the email address that you can find here on the same page. Guys, I hope you liked the video and the strategy. Get the indicators and backtest it on Tradingview. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video here on the Trading Guide.